Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Hospitality Queens with your favorite two hospitality gurus. I'm Erin,
What up? It's Whitney.
and welcome back
Welcome
to another
back.
episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you haven't already, stop over to YouTube and follow us on YouTube, Hospitality Queens Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe.
Period. Oh my God, I was getting ready for the day, and I'm like, oh my God, I have this is a good server hack, but it's a good life hack. Have you heard of this deodorant, Lumi?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. It's a whole body deodorant. So like, I put it under my arms, obviously, but
Mm.
especially on days that I work, I put it like on my arm like this. And
Mm-hmm.
I get so many compliments all day when I'm like running food because I can smell this.
There
So,
you go.
life hack. Yeah. It's hot. There's a lot going on, and that really
Mm-hmm.
does its stuff thizzle. You can put it on every part. Like, I'll put it like anywhere, like on your body. It's a whole body deodorant, and it's excellent on the Yuka app. All their products are fire. I use all of their products. I love the body wash. It's really good. It's a little pricey because I feel like this is $15, but I be buying it. It's really good. I love it. So try it. And I think they have good sales and stuff on their actual website, but you can get this from Target too.
Sweet. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Tarjay always come through with some good products.
Cause it's hot, y'all.
Love it.
And you don't want to be funky, okay?
Yeah, that's a no bueno. Also, like a natural deodorant is a chlorophyll. So adding that into your daily doses of whatever you do, they have pills if you guys don't. And I just got some drops. I will warn you, like you will get that stuff everywhere if you're not careful, like when you're pouring out the chlorophyll, because
Yes.
it's very like stain intensive.
Mm-hmm.
So there's drops, there's stuff like a liquid form, but there's also pills. I do prefer, like, I would say liquid's probably going to be a little bit better for you just because it's going to hit your stream a little bit better. However, if you
Yeah.
don't want all that, pill, and it really does help with
Mm-hmm.
your body odor. Like, I have a teenager and he gets chlorophyll, and honey, let me just tell you, it's life changing. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Layer it up.
Do whatever you got to do. This week is actually like cooling off. And I'm so beyond grateful. Like today, I was not hot going outside. It's 90. I think it's going to be like the highest is 90, which we've been at 107 and then
Mm-hmm.
115 index. So this 97 is literally like magic. So shout out to everybody that are getting a little bit of breeze. And I know it's coming from the storms and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. We had one nice day, like Wednesday, the first day of school for Jonah was like the best weather ever. It was crazy. And then that was the only day we got like a tease, and it went back to being crazy hot. Our AC was broken in the restaurant this weekend, like sweat, sweat, sweat. Like we even had to like close like our upstairs because it broke upstairs first, and like not even
mm,
an hour later broke downstairs. So
mm,
dug
crazy.
in. Hot.
Yeah, you
It's
got to do
hot.
what you got to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
and try to stay hydrated. And many fans. I'm a big like believer of like you guys, like
Yeah.
everyone should just have a mini fan. Like if you know, like I know I
Hmm.
personally get hot a lot. Like I'm almost like hot natured. I don't know what it is. So I have fans. Like I have fans in my car. I put one in my purse. Like whatever.
Hmm.
Like I have a fan right here. Like I got some of these. Like my
Yeah.
bride got me one of these from Bali, and I'm like, yes, ma'am, because it's hot. Like
Yeah.
anything helps.
We have
Anything helps.
fans like those handheld fans at work. The hostesses have them. And I've bought so many fans for the restaurant since managing. So we have a bunch of fans, and that's what we had to do. Like
Yeah,
I
you
already
got
know the
to.
strategic places to put them, and we rock out. It's a little warm, but it's, either, and we call our, we give our guests the courtesy. We call them and let them know, like, we try to move them around and stuff like that to
Mm-hmm.
make it more accommodating. So if you want to cancel, it's not a surprise when you get here. So that's important too, a part of being hospitable. Don't let your guests
Yeah,
be surprised, especially when they're about to be a little more warm than normal.
yeah,
So
for sure. I
that's a
love
good
that.
tip. You want to make sure, you have happy guests. And some people are cool. Some people are like, you know what, we'll see y'all when it get fixed. So, and that's all right.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Absolutely. Just know what you're getting yourself into, so there won't be no problems. That's the vibe,
Hmm.
and stay Keep it together. Keep it together. Sipping on that. I'm sipping on something nice and refreshing. I'm doing a mocktail. Today I made a lemonade with brown sugar and I topped it with a pomegranate blackberry juice with some
Yeah.
blueberries on top. So just lots of nice antioxidants and fresh squeeze. I squeezed this lemonade freshly. I might have a little squeezer. It's everything.
Mm-hmm.
It is everything. Brown sugar gives it a nice little like subtle sweetness to it, and it gives it a tint too. So it's really nice. I really like the brown sugar component to it. So and I'm using the cup that I got from the wedding that I did in July because I just love them and I talk to her all the time. And this is their custom cups. It's the Mrs. and they have like their date on here. It's also a tribute to their dog that passed away. That
Oh,
was part
cute.
of their engagement. So the dog was there when they got engaged, but the dog was no longer here. So they gave that. And I just thought it was such a cute concept to when people are gone to always
Mm-hmm.
remember them in such a beautiful way. They also had like a candle there for and the candle said, this candle is lit up for all the people that are in heaven and that we wish that were here. And it's just little ways to contribute to people that are no longer here. So cheers to that.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I'm just doing a smoothie. That's my like mocktail, just a fruit smoothie. There's some vanilla Greek yogurt in here and coconut water and like just some frozen mixed fruits. So
Love it.
just eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love
Mm-hmm.
it. Nice and refreshing. It's just like
Yeah.
that's just the
On a
vibe for
hot
the week for
day,
me.
I love getting like, cause I mean, I buy fresh fruits all the time. Jonah loves fruits, but it's so good to like get it all together in my smoothie. It's just like I'm a
Hmm.
smoothie girl, like for sure. But we like to munch on like our watermelon. I love watermelon, like so good. Strawberries. Jonah loves raspberries. We be eating a lot of fruits, so
Yeah,
it's really
definitely
really
keep up
good.
on your
Yeah,
fruits. Natural fruit,
yeah,
natural sugars, and you can reduce the other sugars because you already get
yeah.
what you need. So,
Jonah's cut down. Like, you remember Jonah was like a candy kid, like always wants
mm-hmm.
candy. He doesn't even like ask for it
Oh, that's good.
anymore. Like, no candy at all. So
Love it.
I'm like reeling it in slowly but surely. But
Yeah,
we get there. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Jahan's never really been a candy person, so it's just like fruit snacks. It's always been his jam.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and then I think he had got on to like Skittles, but he's not like a chocolatey person. Like he's just
Right.
my kid has some very interesting taste buds. He don't even like textures. I think it's texture maybe for him
Mhm. Yeah.
because like he can't eat like he does not like meats like that because of texture. Like I know that there's
Mm.
only certain type of meat that he'll eat, and it's a very repeat. And I got it in plant based, and he eats it just like it was meat because it's just texture. I learned it's just
Right.
he just needed something crispy. My kid is a
Right.
crispy eater
Uh-huh.
all day. Like it's all about the crispy. Like if it ain't
Mhm.
crispy, we ain't with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Jonah's like that too. Like he likes like he's had vegan fried shrimp and he loved it,
hmm
like ate it the whole thing. And it was like, it has the same crispy, it was
crisp.
seasoned like
hmm
Granny had seasoned it, so it was fire.
hmm
But we went to dinner last night and he wanted fried shrimp and fries. Like he likes to get that. But we had
hmm
calamari as a app and
hmm
girl ate more than me and then ate on
mm
calamari. And I was, it could be a little, you know,
Yeah.
but for a 5-year old Jonah, he loved it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's
He
a
likes the
crispy
crispy.
and a sauce. It had a good sauce, so
Yeah,
he
it's a
was
dip.
getting the
I
sauce.
love it.
So
I
yeah.
love it. It's all about a good crisp. It's funny because I said like I used at one point in my life I actually did have an addiction for fried foods. Like it's still a weakness. Like
It's
fried
tough.
anything is really like my jam. Like I could
Hmm.
live off of fried foods, like no cap. But I don't even buy raw oil now. Like I just fry everything in olive oil.
Uh,
However, I gave myself like a trick like seafood vibe yesterday. I made dirty rice, but with these plant based like it's groundless beef, but I get it from Trader Joe's because not all of the products are good, y'all. Please, you don't want to be scarred. Don't just get any plant based product. But Trader Joe's has a beefless beef that's good, so good. So I
hmm
did that with dirty rice, and I made tofu, but with the fish fry batter, like the Zatarain's fish fry
hmm
batter,
hmm
with the
hmm
tofu, and it was giving fish. honey. I said, you can't
Mm.
tell me nothing. It was giving fish. I was actually very impressed with myself. I was very
Lit.
impressed because, when you create something,
You
it could
never
be
know.
good, it could be bad. But I was like, you know what? It came out so good. Fire. Even my kid loves the dirty rice. Like, y'all, like when you're switching up, like, trying to have different items in, especially when you're so used to eating the same things, it
Yep.
is very difficult. But I was like, you know what, this isn't fish, but it definitely gives you a good illusion as like it's fish. So if you guys
Mm-hmm.
like tofu, or if you don't like tofu, I think this way
Try
you
it.
actually would like it. You would like it because tofu by itself, yeah. But I do like a crisp. If it's crispy, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
you got me in a chokehold.
The first time I tried it was in a fried rice and it was crispy. And someone
So
introduced it to me. It was from like a Thai place and it was so good. So that's what it was
good.
like as you were saying. I'm like, dang, I need to hit up that place again. But it was that's how I got introduced to it. So you gotta like, you know, or know
Yes.
someone who knows what's up, who eats that, or just be adventurous. But yeah,
Hmm.
the crispy is where it's at. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's where I
yeah.
first started
Mm-hmm.
tried crispy tofu was at a Thai place too. So it's like Thai place
Oh,
be knowing. Like I
so
love a good Thai
fire.
food. And I
Yeah,
like think
same.
about it every day to like going over there for lunch because I just get lazy and I don't want to make lunch. But I'm like all this food in the house, but you still I just sometimes you
Oh
just
yeah.
don't want to cook. Like I cook a lot. Like this weekend I usually try not to even cook on the weekends as much, but I cooked a lot. And yeah,
But like you
it's just
just
a lot.
said about like cooking, you don't know, but that's how you learn. Like that's
That's how you
how
learn.
you learn because it's not
Mm-hmm.
perfect. My
Mm-hmm.
grandma, like like grandmas and your moms, are like everyone typically can like love their cooking and stuff, but we weren't there. We may have been like real small when they were learning how to cook when they had those, you know,
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah, yeah, you got to learn your way. Like I still manifest a chef, but like in that increment, it's like I wanted to perfect like what it is that I really like and what it is that I'm seeking. And I've really gotten back in the kitchen real heavy. Like it's actually I do a really good job and I'm proud of myself because I do want to have a chef, but I also want to make sure that I am being self-sufficient and it's actually becoming therapeutic to
Mm-hmm.
create something that you're not like no like a thing like I low-key could be a chef. Like I could probably open a really bomb restaurant right now and it would be bomb. I've come up with some really good recipes and I'd be
I
thinking about
love that.
recording it. However, it's just like it's so much of a process to like record everything that I'm doing and it's just annoying and I just don't want to do
So
it.
this is the thing. I have like maybe like two tripods in my car. Like, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But it's like
Hmm.
I watch people vlog and they do their day in the life, but I'm like, I don't, this has to be like your actual job
Yes,
because
yes,
when
yes.
you have all this stuff going on and you really just need to get to where you're going, setting it up and all that and talking through is really unrealistic. Like it is because like
Hmm.
by the time you do all that, I could already been halfway there, like there,
Oh
like
yeah.
it's a lot, like all the transitions now. If this that was my bread and butter, maybe that's like the sign to be like, okay, you got to take some more time and make it your bread and butter. I guess you
Hmm.
would have the time of like more leisure to do
Hmm.
it. I don't know, but it's a lot to like have to set
It's a
things
lot.
up and like because you're so used to just doing the things, but that's
Yeah.
another step of like having to talk to the camera, like present things. It's kind of like a mini haul throughout the dang on day. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like eventually, like I would like to share some of the stuff I have, but I think it's like you said, it has to be like on those off days.
Yeah.
And it's also like you have to really prep for those because if you think about it,
Yep.
like just because they're like a day in the life, honey, they made sure they cleaned up the house. They made sure the
Yeah.
dishes was clean. They made sure they went to the grocery store. Like you gotta
Yeah.
prep to do
Hmm.
those things. So
So
you
that's a whole
do.
another day. Like you
So I
gotta.
mean, in
So
in
it's like
real life,
you're prepping to show people what you. It's just like all the steps. Like
it's a
this
lot of
is
steps.
yeah.
It's a
But they
lot
be
of
getting paid,
steps.
so ciao.
They do. And I think like in divine timing and when that time is right and when that whenever you get to that point, like that time will be given and you'll see that time. And so it'll make sense like, okay, now it's time for me to start creating. Because I feel
Right.
like right now, like I'm in a phase of like being present, but also like really working on my craft to be able to really present it in a way that people can understand what you're trying to do, you know, like and really
Mhm.
connect with you. Because I feel like, you know, if when you're so busy and you're still, you know, half foot in, like it just won't give you the same results versus like you're
Mhm.
getting other things in place and in order so you can be fully there and present. And
Mhm.
life is busy. I don't feel like life is lifing at the moment, which, you know, that's like its own statement, but I think life is busy. And I think that if you are trying to stay booked and busy, then you have to really try to understand what that means. I think there's definitely some difference of like content creators and people that are like trying to build something. I think it's all
Mhm.
about your purpose. I was actually um been listening to a lot of that kind of stuff just because like living your purpose will align with other things that you want to do, but if you're not like fully doing that, then everything else is going to seem a little bit more complex and more time consuming and all of the things. So you got to hold on to your biscuits and just start small, you know. This is a form of content creation right here. You guys are going to be able to look back on our episodes and see the growth. Because if you've if you look at the first couple episodes, honey, or hear it, honey, it's giving growth. Okay, and that's what it's about. Like it's nothing wrong with that, but you can
Yeah.
see our elevation as individuals, not our show, not what we
Right.
do, but just as what we held careers that changed. Okay, hey, y'all don't even want to know what we was doing before, but we was not happy. But we started something when we weren't happy, and then other things aligned along that way.
Mhm.
So it's all, you know, what life, how you want to take it.
Dang, you said something, and did you say something about going home? Did you say something about going home?
Going home.
Or holding on? I
You,
don't know. Whatever you said, it made me think of Drake. Just hold on, we're coming home.
oh yeah,
Dun,
hold
dun,
on, hold on.
dun.
Hold your
Just
biscuits.
yeah.
That's what I
Oh
said.
my God. So Jonah Biscuit. So I'll be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. For example, I'll just be like, Jonah, you put your underwear on backwards, and he'll say, "Oh, biscuits."
Love it. I freaking love it.
But he got that
Adorbs.
from Bluey. I heard it. I was watching it with him the other day, and the dad said, "I'm like, this is where you're getting no biscuits from," because he says it at the like good times. Like
I
so
love it.
strange, but
I love it.
biscuits. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
biscuits.
Oh, biscuits. Like that's the
Hold
vibe. And I've
on. That's the
actually
name
been
of the show. Hold on to your biscuits.
hold on to your biscuits. And I'm not even gonna cap with you guys. We actually have another show about biscuits. It might be low key an obsession. Because when I tell you that I have been craving biscuits, like all weekend I wanted a biscuit. Like I wanted a biscuit. I didn't get the biscuit, let me just tell you. But I wanted a biscuit so bad, y'all. And it was just like,
Wait,
damn, I want this biscuit so bad. Like I need to learn to make my own biscuits, but it's like, ugh,
didn't you
it's
work
just
at a
a
place
lot.
and they wouldn't let y'all have the biscuits?
Yes, yes,
So we have
yes.
biscuits on Sunday brunch, and I be looking at them biscuits like,
Ugh.
damn, I want one. Like sometimes I used to
Mm,
snag
mm,
one,
mm, mm.
but I don't do that anymore. But biscuits just be they do like they do something to you. It's just
They do
warm,
something.
a little,
Something.
little butter, honey. Mm, I
I
love a biscuit.
love a biscuit, y'all. And I don't know
Yeah.
about y'all, but like if you're not a bread person, then you're probably not even human. You know, it's like not that we need to eat that, we don't need to eat that, but
Right,
it
but it's
it
so good though.
hits it hits the inner of your soul every time you have a piece of bread. I know what it is. It's something about that
hmm
bread that has like some pheromones. It's got something in there it hits the bottom of your soul, and you are happy. You are elevated. You are just smiling ear to ear.
Ooh,
So, yeah. So I'll let y'all know if I get that biscuit at some point this week. But definitely feeling very biscuit
I
like.
hope so.
Yeah, same.
I hope you get your biscuit. Treat yourself.
I
Oh
gotta
well,
treat
and then
myself.
speaking of when I was talking about Drake, Drake is coming, shouty.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Actually, I have
oh,
to
as I
finish
want
trying
to.
to figure out like so time is flying, and I think I'm just been like maybe a little avoidant. I don't even know. I don't really know. I don't really know the words. That's why I was texting you the other day because I'm like making our itinerary for when you guys come. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get my outfits together and I need to order them like now because time is flying really quickly. Like, I'm like, dude, my
Mhm.
birthday is in like less than 20 days. It's insane. So I'm on like a little challenge that I gave myself of some things that I just wanted to work towards. But let me just tell you, honey, Drake better be ready
So you know what I was
because
thinking the other
it's
day?
given a year.
Everything happens for a reason, and I've noticed a theme with all like concerts happening right now, Beyonce and everyone who has multiple dates. The last show is usually the best one. It's when they really like pull it all the stops. So
Go.
it's good that we were originally going on the previous day. Now we're going on the last day. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited about that. And I've been trying to like not really watch anything online about it. Like I've seen little things because I
Mm-hmm.
just want to be really like, not surprised, but I wanted to be like a first experience and not be able to see the whole thing on TikTok. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I every time I see something like that, I just go away from it because it's just like, no, I need it to be very fresh and energized for us. But if you guys don't know, Drizzy is coming to the Dallas area. So if you in Dallas and you a Drake, send your girls some drinks. Because we out here. It's my birthday.
Mhm.
I'm super excited about this birthday too. I'm really just trying to um forget the outside world and focus on like what I am to be doing in this world. And that is way more fulfilling than creating content for you guys and in the most respectful way because that takes away from what I'm meant to be doing on this planet. So,
Mhm.
catch me up in here. We definitely will have some recaps for you guys. We'll definitely shoot some good content for you guys while she's here. I've already been thinking about the food, but it's gonna be a little different too. So definitely make sure you have some active wear, honey, because we gonna be in the streets, literally. Um, literally in the streets. We're gonna really do a good little view of the Dallas area. We
Liddy.
outside, but in the
Liddy.
best way. So have fun. If you guys have anybody in the Virgo season that the Virgo's birthday, shoot them a happy birthday. Let them know, like, yo, sis, yes, you can celebrate the whole Virgo season if you're August birthday. And if you're September, it's just up and it's stuck for the whole month. And that's just on
Mhm.
period.
Period.
Period. That's what it's about. We're doing it.
And that's just period.
I know. Speaking of that, like it's really funny. We have a full moon. I was gonna on the 30th, which is in
Mhm.
Pisces, and Pisces is like one of our like number one signs because it's the sign at the end. It's like our leading sign. It's like the eldest sign, and it has
Mhm.
a lot of like a lot of Pisces have just a very mature leading type of personality. So we have a full
Yeah.
moon in that. So if there's anything, but we're also in Virgo season, which keeps you grounded. And so what it said, it was like that Pisces is going to give the emotional aspect to it versus like
Mhm.
Virgos can be a little bit more like logical and very just kind of in their way. So, but you get a really good balance of water and earth. So, if you want to stay grounded by still being in tune with your emotions, it's a really good time if there's something that you're trying to manifest or something you're trying to do, or if you're trying to work on being more emotional and tapping into your emotions, it's a really good time to do that in a grounded way. So, if you struggle
Mhm.
with expressing yourself or just being present, like you want a relationship but you ain't really open, or you in a relationship that you ain't happy, it's a really good time to like dabble into like what makes you feel that way and how you can
Mhm.
change your mindset around that situation to really bring in what you want. So full moons are to release things. So release the old part of you that are stuck and stagnant and not able to be fulfilled in your white. That could be in life as well. It could be with your kids. It could be with your parents. You know, if you're going through how you feel about your parents still, things of that nature, like really find what works for you and release that. Like release it. Like it no longer serves you if it doesn't bring you positive energy. Not saying that these
Mhm.
people are going to go away, but you could just like take them as face value.
So crazy. Our last full moon, I like did, I guess you would call it a ritual, like when you write people's names on like a piece of
Mm-hmm.
paper, burn it, da da da.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and like soon after that, like one of the people who I wrote on that list, like I saw them out,
Hmm.
and it was so crazy because they were out with their friends, and their friends like know me, and they were
Hmm.
all like coming up to me and like, hey, like hugs, like what's up, da da da. And this person never
Really?
came up to me. We were very
Mm.
close. We were very close like multiple times because we were in like a restaurant, and it was like, you know, the type of restaurant it is, you have to like get up and like order like if you want to have a drink,
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm.
And like the way it was just like I knew they were there, but I was just like, you know how I am. It's easy for
Hmm.
me to just be like, you know, but it was just so funny because it's like, dang, I just wrote this person's name on the thing. And there were just like, we're here, but we're not engaging. It's not the
Mm.
like toxic, any like inner like bad energy that it probably could have been
Right, right.
in a different time or whatever, where we probably
Hmm.
would have engaged or whatever. And I was just
Yeah.
like, dang, this is intense because it's like it's happening. Like you're not, don't come by me. Like you know your energy is like, nah, welcome over here. Really
Yeah, for
intense.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And like that's like trusting like that whatever you're manifesting or whatever you're saying that's actually going to work out for you. Trusting that. Like
Mhm.
you don't write it down and be like, no, like no, like this is really happening. I love
Mhm.
that. I love that because let me tell you, people's energies are real. And honey, you let it get on you. Hmm. Sometimes it's hard to get away. Sometimes it's hard to
Yeah.
to step away from that. So I love that. Years ago, I
Mhm.
did like a burning ritual of like names, and it was all around a karmic like cycle and pattern.
Mhm.
And I cried to myself. It was just, ooh, child, I'll never forget like how it all happened. I still have like a visual of it. Well, I tell
Mhm.
you, it was like an instant release. Like you feel so free once you do
Mhm.
that. And that's the best part about it. It's like letting go doesn't have to be where you need closure and you need all this and you gotta tell somebody how you feel. It's like, no, it's really just letting go
No.
within yourself, like within you.
Mhm.
Like I'm okay with never talking to you again, or I'm okay that you're over here and I'm over here. Like I'm okay with that. Be okay with that.
Mhm.
Be okay
Mhm.
with that. Like that right there, that's real inner peace.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's just on that. Speaking of that, there's a lot of videos out there of like angry customers and guests in restaurants and videos of
Yeah.
fast food rush. I mean, just so many angry guests where it's becoming like a whole altercation. Like it's becoming physical. It's
Yeah.
becoming physical. And it's really baffling to me to really watch these in service industry places or even the grocery store. I saw something the other day of like somebody like literally yelling some like about to fight their coworker in Sam's and like running out like in front of everybody like cursing. It was just it's been so insane in the work the
What?
aggression in the workplace. It's actually getting very deep. Like
I
I don't watch the
saw,
news, but YouTube.
yeah. No, I saw a thing and I was gonna send it to you. I think it was on the Breakfast Club about like restaurant workers, and I don't know why. I thought I did, but I didn't. But it's so funny that you sent me that. I'm like, dang, like I literally was gonna send Erin something just like this. So it's a lot. It is going. It's like people. I guess it's not new because people have been cutting up at like fast food,
Mm-hmm.
like throwing stuff in the window, like that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like yeah, it's making it more mainstream, so it probably is.
Mm-hmm.
It is happening way more because
Mm-hmm.
some stuff you just see in the line or someone tells you. Now it's like you said on the news on YouTube, like. Ooh, it's crazy. And then there's just
It
like a
is.
shooting in Jacksonville and like a Dollar General or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
I did see that. I couldn't get into it too much because once again, those visuals they just don't work for
Yeah.
me. I
Hmm.
know myself and the visuals just don't work. And when I saw that man fully holding that gun, walking in that place like that, it makes my stomach cringe just thinking about it because
Hmm.
it's just such a like intentional like purposeful kill that it just really it's just a lot. And like when people go to restaurants or food, like you want something and you didn't get it, so now you want to jump over the counter at me, my bro. Like where like the intention of if I don't get what I want, I am going to make myself get what, like what is the deal? what is it? What is it?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I can't understand that. I can't get jiggy with that. I really truly can't get jiggy with that. I don't understand.
The thing that I saw was so like had so many different things. Like I think it was like a fast food. Dang, was it in Florida? It could have been in Tampa. But it was like they were closed and it was like the last table and the girl went into the bathroom to like, you gotta clean, do your side work and clean the bathroom. And
Hmm.
like it was really nasty, like number two nasty, like all over in the stall. So the employee apparently came out to the girls and like it pretty much tried to like call them out on leaving the
Hmm.
bathroom dirty and they ganged the girl.
Wow.
So this is the thing though. You don't really know that it was them. Because I'm sure
Right,
like you
right,
have
right,
other
right.
employees that work there and then like it could have been anybody like who was in the restaurant, like, unless you guys are so intense and on point on your restroom tricks, which they could be, and
Hmm.
maybe they were the last people that came out and we don't know that part of the story. However, like that's a
Hmm.
tricky thing because yes, that is nasty if they did do that,
Hmm.
but I don't know if I would have went out. No, I know I wouldn't have went out and called the people out for like doing that in the bathroom. I don't know. I
Right,
just feel
right.
like that's just, like sometimes you
Hmm.
just got to eat
Hmm.
it. You got to chalk it up to the game. It is a part of the job. Hopefully,
Mm.
you have someone who that's their job. Maybe it might be your job and that sucks, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that going and calling out the customer would have is the best choice. And clearly it wasn't because she got gang. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's
And
definitely
violence is
con.
not good. Like don't,
No.
even if someone like accuses you of something, like, remove yourself. You shouldn't like they should not gang her either. But like it's just a fine line. So
It is a
yeah.
fine line, actually.
People are wilding. It's like they're at their wits' end
Yeah.
because I feel like you kind of get trained on like how to handle stuff like that, and I've never been worked at a place where they tell you to go confront a customer about like something like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was like a personal thing. And sometimes you got to take that out when you are at work. But oof, mm-mm-mm. But yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in every end is just like going at it, like going
Right.
like this instead of like coming
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
ask.
no sense of unity in any capacity of anything that we do, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, people need to get their aggression together. If you want something done right, um, cook it yourself. Yes, you're paying for it and your money is valuable, but technically it's only valuable to you,
Right.
because you need it or whatever the case may be, and the company's going to make money regardless whether you are happy with your sandwich or not. But what is not okay is for you to take that out on someone that was just trained to do their job, and maybe they said you got to pay 20 extra cents for your sauce and they're just the messenger, but you did feel like you have the audacity or the nerve or the whatever to come across and put your hands on somebody or speak nasty to someone. That is absolutely disgusting. And I'm sick of seeing the videos of it. I'm
Yeah.
sick of it. Like, I'm sick of workers and service workers. Service is, I'm serving you with your burger. I'm serving you at your table. I'm servicing you in some way. I have to be here to make sure you have what you need. And I need you to
Mm-hmm.
like not feel aggression, because what people also understand is like what y'all eating is coming from that person. So if you're over that person like pissing them off, now you've taken that energy from that person. It's about to be in your food and you just gonna continue to be aggressive and annoying. Like, the
Mm-hmm.
aggressiveness is like to the next level. And what do you get out of that? You hit her or she hit you. Like, what did you how did you feel after? Did you feel
Right.
like you got what you wanted and you're satisfied? Or do you still feel like you're missing something? Because you are. Because what you're
Yeah.
missing is you. Because you're the one that's
Mm-hmm.
really mad and salty. Like, what you even salty about? You wanted more salt in
It's
your fries?
something
That's your
else.
problem.
Yeah. And it's usually something else and they're taking it out on it. It's like never usually like, especially when it comes to stuff like that, like food. Like, yeah, people can be angry, they're hungry and whatever. And, like you're saying,
Yeah.
they're paying for it, but like, there has to be something else going on in your life that you cannot be that upset about, like getting your food messed up.
Facts.
Or maybe
Like,
you
there's
are, maybe that is just a sign of like Erin just said, cook
mm-hmm.
yourself. Learn, like, they have all the TikToks. Learn how to make
Hmm.
all the fast food stuff at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a recipe for pretty much almost every fast food, pizza, whatever that you can make at home, and we know it's a healthier alternative anyway. So go to TikTok and YouTube University and learn how to make your favorite stuff at home. Try it out. It could be fun. Something for you to do with Bay, your family, your friends,
Yeah.
whatever. Because like I get it. I've been like super disappointed by places, and when that keeps happening, I'm like, I'm never going back.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what it is. Like, we are going to get disappointed. We're going to get frustrated. We're going to get, like, there's just so many things that's going to happen in this
Mm-hmm.
lifetime. But what are you going to do about it?
Yep.
What are you going to do about it?
Period.
Period. Like, what you know, I'm not going to eat that no more. But it's also sometimes we don't even see the subliminal messages of what's happening. Like, yo, like, this is happening. Well, maybe, like, do I really need to be going there? Like, maybe that's not the place for me to eat no more. Like maybe I need to go spend $5 extra, stop eating McDonald's, and go and get me a healthier, more like natural burger versus that bullshit burger that they don't even cook. Like you could spend
Mm-hmm.
$3 more and get maybe not even three. It could be even the same, a freshly cooked, like cooked it, like they cooked it with a grill, burger
Yeah.
versus eating that shit. So what are you getting? You're getting energy from not really non-cooked meals. I mean, I don't even know. Cause it do
Yeah.
be the when they be jumping over the counters, it do be the McDonald's, it do be the Wendy's,
Yeah.
it do be.
And that stuff be making
It's
you angry,
crazy.
that meat and all that.
That's
That's
crazy. It's
the
crazy.
problem. It's so funny. The restaurant that I work at now used to be in a different location, and right next to it was a Wendy's, right? And
Hmm.
that Wendy's would be popping, popping, popping. We, just starting out as our first restaurant, so it was slow, but we'd be like, it's so crazy because fast food is taxing now. It's not like cheap. So
So
we're like, they can, what they're paying for a combo, they can come here, sit down, and have an actual fresh like burger that's like made like farm to table. Like we know where we're getting this meat from. Like he's making these, like everything is fresh. And you could get a way better burger come here and probably, if not, spend the same, and you're in like a
yeah.
way better environment. Everything is
Hmm.
fresh. So it's
Hmm.
just like, yeah, even
Yeah.
if you don't want to, like, if you don't want to cook it, 'cause I get it, because I don't really be cooking like that. I was just not in me right now. But, like, you can pick the better options and still probably pay the same price. And even
Yeah.
hitting up your Whole Foods, stuff like that, Trader Joe's, they have so many, like, ready to eat meals that are
They really do.
fire and they're
They
really
really
good.
do.
So
They
go
really
there,
do.
get your meals for the week, or I'm like a day to day or a couple of day shopper, get stuff for 2 days or whatever at the time that fits your schedule. You'll come down and Chrome and you feel so much better eating that stuff than, like, just try for a week, and I bet you won't spend as much money, or it'll be the same.
Yeah,
Because
I do.
yeah,
I think that's a
people
good challenge.
people
Like
have like this thing of like Whole Foods and like that, and Trader Joe's being like so crazy expensive. I don't really think that it is. I feel like everything's expensive these days, so it's really not that bad. But
Trader
I
Joe's is
feel like it's
probably the most
always,
clutch.
yeah, I feel like it's those stores, or maybe it's regional, have gotten those like tags of like being bougie or too expensive. And I
Hmm.
don't think I like shopping there just as much as any other grocery store.
But you know
So
what's
they be
so
having
funny?
sales.
They do. Like right now, Sprouts. I just went to Sprouts the other day. They had buy one get one free chips, buy one get one free waters, buy one get one free. Like even a Tum Thum. Our Tum Thum is like the Publix out there.
Mm-hmm.
They have buy one get one frees on this really awesome probiotic juice that I get. So I'm getting two for the
Yep.
price of one. It's just levels, and you do need to have a little bit of time to go in the store. But like you just said a really good point of like something fresh. When you consume fresh things, you have a fresh mindset.
Yep.
And that right there is a level of self care and self love because you love yourself enough to know, like, I'm not going to eat the garbage. I can go and do the same thing with something fresh and I'm going to feel better
Mm-hmm.
inside because that garbage making you feel like trash is making you aggressive, it's making you real, ugh, like. And you
Mm-hmm.
go over here and eat something really good and healthy and fun and light and vibrant and fresh, you feel better. It's a good environment. You guys have like a really nice like patio and vibe. So it's like you get an aesthetic that you feel like you deserve. When you
Yeah.
go into the McDonald's drive through, you don't feel like you deserve
Stress.
love. You don't
No.
feel like you deserve better because this better could really be across the street at another spot that you could just order to go, being proactive, but you're wasting time being on your phone strolling, and now you gotta hurry go get the McDonald's. It's like,
Yep.
nah, be proactive and like level up. Like, okay, I want to be able to buy this burger, twice a week. Well, I'm gonna cook my meals the other days. Like, it's levels to it
Yep.
because you can
Yep.
have the
Yep.
life you want, but you gotta stop eating that trash. That's what it is. They eating that trash. You better go get you a biscuit. Think about how many good biscuits really come through the drive-through. They ain't no real good biscuits. That's a starter biscuit. That's a okay, like, let me get this starter biscuit. But when you want that good, fluffy, juicy biscuit, I mean, it's giving moist. It's giving moist. It come from a restaurant, unless you cooked it yourself. But it come
Yeah.
from a restaurant. Like, all of like the biscuits that I'm envisioning, they don't have a drive through. They just don't have it there
I
because they need you to go
remember
inside.
if y'all do they have a biscuit emoji? They probably don't have a biscuit emoji. I
Do
doubt it.
they?
But
I don't think
y'all need
so.
to get one. Apple, add us on the design team. I've been trying to get on the Apple team because I got some good ideas for emoji, child. Or I could just do my own
Biscuits.
app.
They
But
need to.
back in the day, like back in the day, Hardee's used to sell chicken. Do you remember that?
Yep. Like
Now
real
Hardee's,
good.
like chicken and biscuits. Hardee's
Mhm.
had some fire biscuits, y'all. So if you
Mhm.
remember, figuratively speaking, in my head, I wish you could drop a biscuit in the comments. But
Yeah.
Hardee's
I
was, I
forgot about
think, like
Hardee's
there's a
actually.
Hardee's like in the country, like way
Mhm.
out in Charleston, that they still sell chicken, but they used to be fire. Yeah. Or like a
Mm.
Bojangles biscuits be fire.
Yeah. See, we don't have that here. We don't
Yeah,
have that here.
yeah. Good
Mm.
Bojangles biscuit. It's so funny. Like Jonah will get the kids meal, and the kids get a biscuit, and I be trying to snag a piece, and not today, Mama. This is my biscuit, and I'll come back and think maybe he won't eat it. Biscuit gone.
Yeah,
Biscuit
we
gone.
love a good biscuit. Like, just thinking about it makes me happy. Like, and it's the little things in life. Like,
Yeah.
if you enjoy food and if you enjoy like the beauty of the biscuit, what I like about the biscuit is that it's giving vibrational energy through me through the biscuit. Like, it feeds to my soul. It's buttery, it's fluffy, it's giving. And then most of the time, biscuits are made with love. Just depends where you get your biscuit
Yeah.
from. But every place I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my biscuit from is just like there's a biscuit maker. Like, as much as like I was very salty about this one place I worked at that had a biscuit maker that I could never have it, I still want to eat there. I still do.
hmm
The biscuits was so clutch. I can't deny that they have a section for biscuits. I mean, this is heaven. This is what
Do
heaven felt like. That's
y'all
what it
have
felt
a
like.
I don't know, they have it everywhere. Callie's Hot Little Biscuits.
Mm-mm, never heard of that.
It's here. I don't know. I don't ever really know if places are just local or if they're everywhere, but it's good too. They have a little shop downtown. I feel like they sell it in stores. I think I bought it before, like in the
I'll have to
frozen
look it up.
section.
I don't think I've ever heard of
Yeah.
that. Mm.
Um yeah, it's good. And then
That
we had
well,
Vicious Biscuits that when Dash was on their show, he told us about. And at the time, I never had been there, but now, I mean, I don't go there all the time, but it's fire. They have a sweet potato biscuit. So good,
yeah, I
so
would
so
love
so
to go
good.
there when I come to Toronto. I would
Yeah,
love to because I never forget when he explained it. I was like, please,
yeah. It's
yes.
a cute little like cash spot. It's casual, but it does its stuff. It's like they do what they
Yeah,
need to do there. Yeah,
yeah, I would
yeah.
love to experience that. So
Mm-hmm.
put that on my experience list.
And
Um,
remember, no, there's a place, Maple Street Biscuits, because I feel like we
yes,
tried some
yes,
kind of
yes.
biscuit together. Okay, because we
Mm-hmm.
have one here and you had one in Tampa or Dallas.
We have one now. We just got a new one that's
Uh,
closer to me. Yep.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Yep.
coming
Yeah,
up. It's
yeah,
coming up. It's
yeah.
coming up.
Damn, we really be
Mm-hmm.
on our biscuits, y'all. That's so funny. Okay.
We have a place
Yeah.
called the Biscuit Bar here that we're
Uh-huh.
probably gonna go to actually when you come. I
Okay.
already looked at it because it's
Ooh, so
actually
we'll
really
do a
famous here. It's a biscuit bar.
so we'll
Mm-hmm.
do like a little biscuit review, y'all. We
Yeah,
following
we're
up in
gonna
a
give you
few
the
weeks.
biscuits. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and my Martin voice, not my mama biscuits. Um,
Period. That's what I was
y'all know
thinking
what's
about that
up.
too. Yeah.
I love Martin. It's just a classic, y'all. It's about the classics, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
affirm this amazing week because we just brought in like dope energy with fresh food and biscuits. So
And our
if
like
you don't know,
mocktails, very on brand. Okay.
it's just everything and aggression. And it's the little things. If I can find something that's going to make me happy and nice and I'm not going to go off on nobody today, I think I'm
Mm.
winning. Okay. Because, and y'all need
Mm-hmm,
to do the same too. Y'all need to do the same too. Stop going to places angry. Okay. That's what we not doing this week. If you angry, stay
Period.
at home.
Period.
And my affirmation is I am love, I am light, I am joy. I am my highest and most authentic self. Reporting to you live from the D. It is what it is, and I hope y'all follow me. Period. I've been watching a lot of freestyles, by the way, so I'm trying not to freestyle on y'all, but it might happen at some point. I have one
It's
I'm
the
gonna share with you. You might like it though. You're gonna
it
like
was
it.
the reporting live for me.
I
Reporting
know, I know,
live.
I know. I can't help
Um,
it.
I saw this the other day and I really liked it. Reporting live from Chucktown, okay? It says, I don't know if this is, I guess it is affirmation. I don't know. But it says, this is my winning era. This is my you can't stop me or hold me back, even if you wanted to era.
Love that.
So you gotta fight
Oh
through.
shit. I love that. I love that. Welcome to the winning era. Welcome.
Yeah.
You're in Virgo season. Embrace this Virgo energy, you guys. We are not made for
Mm-hmm.
everybody, but we are actually so grounded in a lot of ways that it's a really good balance once you get over whatever you're going through. Because we normally bring that out of people. And that's the part that they
Mm,
don't like. And that's
mm,
one of the things that I've had to learn. It's just part of our DNA to like nudge a little bit and it can kind
mm-hmm,
of come off in a way if you're not really ready to receive, but it
mm-hmm,
is from in a good and intentional place. So I've learned that's why I say I'm not for everybody because I might see something and I might not know how to articulate it the way that you are ready to receive, but I'm gonna give it to you the best way I know, and then it could cause some friction, along the way because you're gonna think that I'm feeling a way, but I'm just getting it out and maybe that wasn't the
yeah.
way that you needed to receive. So that's something I'm working on this myself because not
I
to come
feel
harsh
like,
and logical.
yeah, and I feel like that's kind of reminiscent of work for me right now. Like it's like things are happening and things are being said and it might not be for everybody and people are dropping like flies. FYI.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
recap next episode, but it's like good.
Yeah.
It's like the people that don't need to be here are getting out and I love it. And it's
Yes.
like it can come across like, ooh, you're kind of cold, or you know how people can be
Yes.
sad or feel away when
Yes.
people don't work there, but it's like
Yes.
no, like we are moving
Yes.
forward. Like that was our affirmations for my know part of my affirmations for August, like moving forward with
Mhm.
ease. Like we get to get that
Mhm.
dead weight off of us and like get that new energy, positive, and
Mhm.
just keep moving. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep moving forward, y'all, with a biscuit. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, hospitality_queens. Drop some bread emojis since this one got no
Yeah.
biscuit. Um, the bread emoji will do just fine. Follow me, Get Tone with E on Instagram, and Get Tone Wellness for your wellness needs.
Period. You can follow me on Instagram, Whitney White one underscore. You can shop my store, shop 2230 on Instagram and Facebook.
And until next time, you guys,
Peace. Have a great
holla
week.
for a dollar. You too. Ew.